Hello everyone, Scully here from Blue Coconut Family, and welcome back to another mod tutorial in Project Red. So today I've got another build using circuits and wires I wanted to show you. So this one is a very complex one, and this is for advanced users, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So this is how you create a working, I'll say that again, working Minecraft clock. Okay, so this is you know how a clock works. It tells you the time, but it's been very difficult to make in Minecraft, so I've decided to quickly show you how you can make a very simplistic one. So this isn't accurate, as in it doesn't tell the time literally now in the real world, but it's accurate to the point of it shows what 10 minutes you're in. So you can see up here we've got our clock face, and you can see the two lit bits are in the two lit lamps is what time bracket we're in. So we can see we're in between the 50 and the 0 time bracket, and then it goes round like a standard clock face. So how this works is very simplistic. Before I turn it on, we have a timer down here that so far I've set down to 200 milliseconds. Let's just turn that down to 1 second. So you have that down to 1 second. Then you have this, that is a clock, or a counter, sorry, that very simplistically counts up to 60, has an increment of 1 and decrements by 60. So what that means is, as soon as it puts out a red zone signal on this one, so once this is counted up to 6, so let's go back. This counts every second, so every second it sends out a pulse. So every time it sends out a pulse, this ticks up 1 to 60. So every 60 seconds, it sends out a pulse, which is a minute. Every time it sends out a pulse, not only does it go down this track, but it also resets itself because there's a decrement of 60. So it resets itself back to 0, ready for this to count back up. When it goes this way, it puts a tick of, it puts a pulse into each of these counters. Each of these counters have been preset be a separate 60, each set has been set to a different 10 minutes. So I'll show you here. So this is set to 11, this is set to 21, 31, 41, 51, and 6, and 1. So it's just the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to 0. So that's for every 10-minute section. Now, the complex, I could lift it at that, but the complex bit is as soon as it ticks, I want it to reset itself, and if it resets itself, it turns the lamps off. So I had to come up with a way how it wouldn't. So what I've got here is another counter that goes into the minus side, so these all go into the plus side, into this side. This is going to the minus side, so what it does is the exact opposite. Is when it gets a pulse, it sets it to 1, and puts it out on a coloured insulated wire, and goes out. So once it's set to 1, so it gets a tick, it sets it. That green then gets a wire which puts into the plus of this, that means it desets it. So this one is currently set. Oh no, sorry, wait, let's go see the one which is currently set up here. So the white is currently set, so the white goes out, and the white lights up these two here, so it shows us this 10 minutes is done, but it also desets this one, so it puts a plus in here which makes this turn off. So this is the previous one to that, so it turns it off. Nice and simple. And so next time, let's see which one. This one's nearly done, so this is on the 51, so in 9 more seconds, 9 more minutes, once I turn the clock back on, 9 more minutes time, this will light up, sends a pulse out of here, puts a pulse into this one, turns this on, which turns off this one because it's orange into orange, and turns on the orange that is here. So it turns these two off and turns these two on. So it works around like a clock. Now I'll talk you through a couple of the basics. The reason why I'm using the white bundle cable is because I've had multiple ways of doing this, and the previous complex way was having 2 different sets of cables that would be running, what will turn it off and turn it back on. I scrapped it because it was too complicated, and I've gone back to the simplistic way. And I just haven't changed what cables you use. You can just use normal bundle cable, but I didn't. The reason why you can see 2 sets of insulators here is so that it doesn't mix up connectors, so that these don't this circuit doesn't mess up that circuit. Another simple way, I've just used the same colours just so that I can see which ones are. So for the last one, I swapped those over for some reason. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So let's just oh yeah, it's my little gun things which are shooting it. It's got a good range on it. Let me just show you it working. So let's turn on the clock. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's counting up. And you can see here. There you go. There's the counter. So what I'm going to do, just for simplistic sake, I'm going to turn this right down 0.2, so you can see it counting up. So we see it going a bit quicker. So we can see it in real time. So this isn't going to be 1 per minute, but if I show you from here, so we can see that this is on 52, and it's going to go tick again, and you see it tick up. Now, that one pulse sends a tick on everyone. It just so happens I've preset this one to be in the next 10-minute round up, so this will be triggered next. So just so you can see this working quicker, let's set it to be 10 seconds per light. So I need to turn this down to 5. Okay, so every 10 seconds it's going to change. So let's watch it from above. So we can now see that it's moved. This one has now triggered, which has triggered that, which has moved to the next 2. Now it's the next 2. So let's watch it from globally, like this. So we can see that each one is now ticking. Here comes the blue. And of course you can leave this running in the background. As long as you have a world anchor or something like that, you can have this on display, so you can show your whole server or whatever, your working clock to tell you what minute you're in of the hour. I haven't got a way of showing what hour it is. I suppose you could make a whole nother level which shows you the exact same sort of thing, but it'd have to be twice as long as this, because you would have to have one each hour, and so it'd be slightly longer. But yeah, so that's been pretty much it. Any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Please re-watch the video if you didn't get any parts of it. Hopefully I've gone over it in enough detail. If you don't think I have, please leave a comment with that, and I'll go back over it in a more in-depth tutorial on how to build it, each section. Please check out my other tutorials in Project Red, and hopefully in those you should pick up some more things on show you how you can build complex circuits and even a clock of your own. So in this tutorial we looked at the counters, the timers, and how to use those two together to build a working Minecraft clock. So I've been skotyyy from Blue Coca Family. I wish you a very good day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.